Kick-ass facts! Pew 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 pew! One more episode on things people initially resisted. In medieval Europe, bathing was associated with disease rather than cleanliness. Many believed it allowed harmful miasmas, or bad air, to enter the body through open pores. Bathhouses were also linked to immorality and illicit behavior, leading to further stigmatization. This led to the perfume over hygiene trend. When photography became more widespread in the 19th century, it was met with fear and skepticism in many cultures, particularly among indigenous communities in the Americas and some African tribes. The primary concern was rooted in the belief that the photograph could capture more than just a likeness, it could also capture a person's soul or spirit. In some indigenous cultures, the idea that a photograph could steal or trap one's essence was deeply tied to spiritual beliefs about identity and the soul. The fear was that a person's image could be manipulated, controlled, or used for malevolent purposes if it was captured on film. One of my favorite video games of all time is the Fatal Frame franchise, it's a Japanese horror game where you walk around in haunted places using a camera obscura to capture and fight vengeful spirits. It's amazing. In the 16th century, this was condemned by the church as a tool of the devil, which claimed it allowed women to seduce and manipulate men. A. Lipstick. B. Corsets. C. Hairpins. Or D. Wigs. The correct answer is A. Lipstick. Lipstick and other forms of cosmetics were met with suspicion and condemnation by some religious leaders, particularly within the Catholic Church. The use of makeup was often viewed as immoral or associated with vanity, which was considered a sinful trait. In some cases, wearing makeup was seen as an attempt to deceive or seduce, which could be linked to the biblical prohibition against deception and vanity. More specifically, during the 16th century, certain religious authorities, including the church, linked makeup to immoral behavior, with some even suggesting that it was an attempt by women to manipulate men through physical allure. Lipstick was seen as a tool for seduction, which was viewed as contrary to the virtuous, modest behavior expected of women at the time. In addition to concerns about vanity, makeup was also sometimes associated with witchcraft, with some critics suggesting that women were using the tools to cast spells over men. Whoa. Some early beliefs viewed mirrors as tools of vanity, often linked to the idea that excessive concern for one's appearance could be morally corrupting. In certain contexts, mirrors were also regarded as spiritual or mystical objects, believed to have the power to reveal hidden truths or provide glimpses into the supernatural. In some ancient cultures, mirrors were thought to be portals to other realms or even have the ability to trap or reveal spirits. In China, for example, mirrors were sometimes used in spiritual practices to ward off evil spirits or reflect bad energy away from people or homes. In Europe, some believe mirrors had the ability to capture a person's soul or essence. The superstition about breaking mirrors leading to 7 years bad luck became widespread in Western cultures and likely stemmed from ancient Roman and Greek beliefs about the mirror's connection to the soul. Romans believed that life regenerated every 7 years and a mirror could reflect the soul, so breaking one was thought to damage the soul and delay its renewal, resulting in bad luck. Additionally, the idea that mirrors could unleash spirits or cause harm was often tied to the notion that they could reflect not just reality, but the hidden or supernatural forces lurking beneath the surface of the material world. Like the Bloody Mary episode of Supernatural was one of the best episodes ever, or the movie Candyman. R.I.P. Tony Todd.